Thank you so much. Just wondering, and maybe this is for the mayor's team or finance, why does 40 years matter differently than 30?
Is there anyone from the Department of Finance here or the mayor's office who could answer? And just please introduce yourself for the record.
Good afternoon, Madam President, members of council. My name is Evan Dreyer. I'm a Deputy Chief of Staff in the Mayor's Office. Thank you for the compromise. We were trying to achieve as much flexibility as possible, but still accomplish what you were trying to accomplish. 40 years was helpful for us because of the flexibility it would provide if we need a few more years to determine what some financial options might be. The way it was originally written, we would have had to have made a decision by the end of this year, even before the year one spending plan was finalized.
You're talking about for 30 years?
Yeah.
Originally for 30 years, you would have had to decide
Or,
by the end of this year?
Yeah, if I can just, Councilwoman Torres, if you don't mind, I will just add. So when in municipal bonding, when you bond against a revenue stream, which would have to be approved by City Council if it was going to happen, but the mayor's office would like to preserve the flexibility of that as an option. A lot of times what we do, and we've seen this come through a few times for council members who've been here before, we will bond and it will be at a certain interest rate. And then a few years down the road, usually it's like 15, 20, we will rebond, we will refinance those bonds. And usually it's at a lower bond rate. So we'll actually get some savings there. The problem is you can't like rebond a bond unless you know that income stream is still coming in. So sorry, that was very confusing, I think. But the short answer is this preserves not only the option of bonding against the dollars in the first place if council approves it, it preserves the potential option of refinancing those bonds down the road to get some cost savings for the city in terms of the interest in the future as well. Does that make sense?
Sure. I mean, I think generally it just gives a longer runway for decision making. I guess I just don't see a difference between 30 and 40 and versus forever, right? And I was supportive of the 10. I'll still support the 40, but just wanted to understand what some of the thinking was and why we would extend it just another 10 years from the proposed. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you.